Welcome back to Sheetwise. Today I'm going to show you how to create a professional Gantt chart. Gantt charts are an awesome way to visualize project timelines. It's essentially a bar chart that represents a project schedule. Each task is a bar on the chart showing when it starts, how long it lasts, and when it ends. We create the Gantt chart in 6 short steps using nothing but good old-fashioned conditional formatting in Excel. Fast, easy. Let's get started. Step 1, prepare the sheet. In step 1, we have to enter a little bit of data in the sheet. So we have a project and a name. Have the calendar week, and that's it. That was step 1. So you see, it will be a really easy tutorial. Step 2, prepare the time frame. We go in J4 and we use this formula. Date, year, month, weekday. What does this formula? I copy the first part. It's a date formula. And here you see, it combines a year, a month, and a day. Okay, and we use the year from the project start date, and we use the month of the project start date. But then we use the 7th day. Okay. Why? We are looking for Monday. We want to see always the first Monday in a month. So if we have the 7th August, then we say minus weekday. Okay, and weekday counts the days in a week. Yeah, so you can change the return type. I show it to you. So we use again date, year, month from the project start date, the 7th day. Okay, so this date is the 7th August 2024. But then we say return type is free. Okay, if we use weekday type with return type 1, the first day in a week would be Monday. But with the free as return type, Monday is a 0, Tuesday is a 1, Wednesday is a 2. If the 7th August would be a Monday and we want the first Monday in August, we don't want to reduce the day. So it has to be Monday, 7th of August, minus 0. But now we have a Wednesday, so we have to reduce the 7th August to the 5th August, because the 5th August was the first Monday. And now we go in the next column and say the first month plus 7 is the next month. And this formula, we copy it to the right. We want to change it a little bit from the layout. It's too big. So we go on Format Cells and we change it to 90 degrees. And so it's pretty small, and we don't need the year. So we go in Format, Number, Custom, and say dd point mm. Okay, and now this is pretty nice, I think. Next, I want to see the calendar week. So we say week num this. That's it. We copy it to the side. And now we want to have the month. We use a combined date and 2024, and here the month from this date, and the first. First of all, we change the format, it's not nice, and we call it August. Okay, and now we copy it to the right, and that's our months. But we don't want August, so we need a conditional formatting. We go on conditional formatting, manage rules, new rule, use a formula, and we say if this is like this, so it's the same, we don't want to see it. But we have to delete the dollar signs, F4, 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 and it's gone. Font, white, okay, okay, yeah, and we apply it to all the cells, apply, okay, and now you see August, September, October, November, and I want to get rid of the grid lines. And as I said, very short steps, and step 2 is finished, so we go to step 3, completing data. I'm pretty sure you know your project names and its stages, but it would be very boring for you if I type something in, so I just copy something in, a few names to complete it here. And now we enter a few start dates and end dates. So after entering the start and end days, we have to calculate the days. We don't want to just say this minus this, because when we want to see the network days. Yeah, so we go in equal if this is empty, then empty net work days, and the start date is this, and the end date this. And now you could enter a list of holidays if you want to, but I don't want to. That's it. So that are the working days, the networking days without the weekends. And now we go to the status. Yeah, we have to prepare a small list. So these are the normal statuses, I think. And we go on with data and then data validation. Use list and choose here not started, in progress, completed, delayed, on hold, and cancelled. I think that is good. And yeah, we want to see it in all the project or tasks. And let's say this is completed, this is completed, this is in progress, this is on hold, and this is late, this is cancelled, on hold, on not start. Okay. And now we want to enter the percentage done. So it's completed. So we start with 100%. And that's it. This was step 3. Step 4, make it nice. A former boss told me once, green is good, so I think we make it a little bit green. I think a dark green and white text. Here a little bit brighter. Ah, yeah, I like that. And then we look at this done column, go on conditional formatting, and just use this data bars. I think green, yeah, green is really beautiful. And I think we go further on with borders. Yeah, that would be nice. We go on format cells. border, and yeah, we stay with the light green inner outline. Okay. Oh, I like it. Yeah, a little bit smaller here. That's nice. I like it. So that's it. That was step 4. Step 5, Gantt conditional formatting. We start with column G. We highlight it, go on conditional formatting and new rule, and cells that contain equal to cell value equal to completed. And when it should be filled light green. Okay, and complete. And now we go in here, complete. Yeah, that's nice. So now we go in back, and we want to say if something is cancelled, we don't want to see it. So we stay in column G. We go on conditional formatting, new rule, and say if, let's see, G13, and we delete the second dollar sign, is equal to cancelled. Then we want it, no, we want it red. Okay, 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 and let's have a look. Cancelled, yes, but that's not what I wanted. So we go back on conditional formatting. We go on this worksheet to see all the formulas. Here's the formula, and we apply it to all of the fields and apply. Okay, so now everything is red if it's cancelled. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. And now we want to enter the Gantt bars. So to show the formula, I go in here and enter it, and you see. What do I want? It's a check. I want a check to see if the 5th of August is in between the start and the end date. So is this task planned for this time? Okay. And for this example, I have to copy this down. So start and end date will be checked. And you see, we can look at the formula. The result has to be true, so that conditional formatting will make it, for example, gray. Yeah. And what is in this formula? We have a check of J4, 5th August, is bigger or equal to D7 minus weekday D7, 1. So 1 would be starting with Monday. Okay? And here's the second check. J4 should be smaller or equal to E7. Yeah, this is a really easy check. It's equal or smaller than the end, or is it bigger or equal to the start minus the weekday, because this is always a Monday. Okay, enter. No, it's not. So we have to change it to 1st of August, and now it's true. You see, the formula is true, it's correct. We can copy it to the conditional formatting, but we change that back to 6 and 6 and 6, because we want to start here in the to see the complete array. Home, conditional formatting, new rule, use formula, enter it. Format should be a light gray. OK. And we see we made a mistake. We go back, manage rules, and it only applies to this area. So we have to expand it to here, apply, OK. And now you see this project, preliminary evaluation, is started 1st of August and goes to 16th of August. And you see these are these 2 weeks. And 28 to 27 of October. Yeah. So I think you understand how this Gantt bars work. But you see something else. This conditional formatting is now overwritten. What does it mean? We go in Home, conditional formatting, manage rules, choose this whole worksheet, and you see this conditional formatting is above this cancelled, and this cancelled should be higher. And then we go on OK, and now this is the first check, and then this is the next check. Now we want to see how far we are in the project. So 100%, that's easy, but 75%, we want to see it's only a part filled in this line. Yeah, so we want to maybe 50%, we want to see it half filled. For this, I copy the formula again here in this area, and you see it's a little bit complicated. I press enter and copy it 1 down, so it's easier to read because we have a start and an end date now. And you see, what does it do? It's nearly the same formula as before, but now we have a calculation in it. You see, this here is the end and the start point. So end minus start point, it shows you the days. Okay, for example, we have 15 days between end and start. We calculate with real days because these are calendar days, and we cannot use the net working days here, yeah, because this is only 12 and this would be 15 days. Okay, and then we have here, for example, 15 days, and multiply it with how much is already done. And here it's 100%, so 12 days. And if we use this formula in this line, we will see it's true, and this is true too. So this would be completely gray or green or whatever you want, because it's already completed. Okay, but if we go on 50%, you see this would be false, because the 15 would be multiplied with 50, and this would be added to the starting date. Let's see again. First we have a check if something already is done. So here, for example, with 0, we don't have to show anything, and the test or the check is already over. This is the first check. We cannot ignore it because it's pretty simple. The third check says, is J4 bigger or equal to the starting date minus weekday? Okay, and it's again weekday minus the weekday, with the view of Monday would be 0. Yeah, it's here the return type 3, and that means Monday would be 0. Now we come to the middle part. The middle part is a little more complicated. So we check J4. Is it smaller or equal to starting date plus the days multiplied with done? Okay. So, for example, the 1st of August plus 15, yeah, minus the weekday. If, for example, it's Monday, it's minus 0, or Wednesday, it's minus 2. Okay, and so we can see if now the bar is for example, only half as big as the planned bar for the project. So this is true, this is false, this is correct. We use that again. No, first we copy it back. So you see, I want the row 6 to be checked to be able to copy it to the complete array. We go on conditional formatting, new rule, use this and that, and then we go on here a little bit darker gray, and okay, and we go on conditional formatting, manage rule, and see it's again only apply to this. And we change that to this and say OK and apply and OK. And you see 50%. And if we change it to 100%, it's completely filled. 50%, 20%. We delete this and say that's it for step 5. Step 6, wrap it up and bring it home. Now I want to see which week we have. I highlight this and I go on conditional formatting, new rule, use formula, and copy the wrong formula. I need this formula, copy here. And we check, is J4 smaller or equal to today, or is K4 bigger than today? And if it's true, we want to see it, and we use format. I think we use a pattern, no, a pattern style, I mean, the really bright one. Say OK, and you see today is the 23rd of August, and now you see this is the working week at the moment. If you have many tasks in one stage, you could think that it might be a little bit nicer to group them. I like that. So we go on group and say group and say group and group. And see, this is wrong. I have to group that too. So group. Now you can just close it. One left. So group. No, it might be easier to read, but we have no information left. So I would say this is a good average, 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 and we have to expand that to this. So average, average. Now you see how the complete stage is at the moment. Here in completed, for the status we use this formula. If count if G9 to G10 is completed, through count A is 1, it's completed. Otherwise it's in progress. So if here both are completed, then the status is completed. Otherwise it's in progress. So this is here, there. And we change this. Here, that's correct. This is incorrect. So. And then I think here we will view and freeze the pane. Now we can move here in any direction. And now you can group it or see every task, and that's it. That was step 6. And that's a wrap. You have just created your first Gantt chart in Excel. Thanks for watching Sheetwise. If you found this tutorial helpful, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.